brace yourself in case of emergency. Open your eyes to me, open your heart to break the glass in case of emergency. Open your eyes to me. Open your heart to brace yourself in case of emergency. Open your heart to
What's up? How's it going, everybody? Welcome. We are going to watch for the first time. First time on Facebook. We just hit 1 million views, guys, for our new music video. We have a special guest here today. We have the director, and all I can smell is my dog's breath right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's a dog breath
She
world.
didn't want to be alone.
It's a dog breath world in here in this studio, but I have a special guest that I'm going to introduce you to now. And it is the director, ladies and gentlemen, Angela, also known as What is Defoe. Greetings.
Hello.
Half Filipino right there, guys. Half Filipino.
Yep, guilty.
I know you guys are awake over there on a Saturday.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Sunshine.
How is everybody?
Hello.
So we just hit 1 million views on YouTube. Let's start with this. Obviously, I want to thank the band. I want to thank the crew. I want to thank everybody. And later this week, I'm going to do that in an official IG post. But I have the director with me right here. Before I hit play, all I got to say is, you know, I'm in the band. I did Face Down 1. I did Face Down 2. Or, you know, Face Down Symphonic Edition. Is there anything that you would do? Is there anything, even though we just hit 1 million, everything's great, everybody, we'll see what everybody thinks about it after we watch it, that you would change, but in a short answer before we hit play.
Was there anything I would change?
Anything you change? Tell the people.
I don't know. It was pretty on the money for me. Everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so if you're watching on Facebook, you may not have actually seen this yet. If you're on Twitch, you definitely have seen it, and if you're on YouTube, you've seen it for sure. Here it is. Are we doing commentary, or are we doing viewing? All right, we'll do commentary.
Do you guys want
Here
us
we
to
go.
shut up, or do you want to hear
What do you guys think?
commentary?
Do you want us to comment while we do this, or do you want us to be
React?
quiet? I think there's like a 15-second delay, so I'm going to wait to see. Let's see in the meantime
Right.
who's up. Oh, there's June. What's up, June? How you doing?
Hey, what's
Felicia. Let's see. Sean, what's up? Sunshine. We got Tyler X. What is that? Tyler
Geronimo.
from YouTube says, "Hi, Angela. Home Improvement. This is about Face Down. You guys always talk about Face Down. You always talk about Face Down. I see comment. All right, good enough for me. Here we go. With no further ado. Face Down Symphonic Edition. What?
Someone says view quiet, then comment. Comments after.
Oh, that's what I
View
said.
quiet, then comment.
I'm seeing more comments, though. Way more comments, by far.
Okay.
All right, you guys win. Here we go.
So I wanted to open this film with the same way the very first video is, where we kind of track her into her home, and she upgraded her home a bit, as you can see. There's the big reveal. It's Kendra from the first video. And that is actually the real shot list on the wall that she's looking at, and that book is actually my director book of like, getting the shots together in every scene.
I think it looks great.
All the art on the walls is actually Wolfie's real art I stole from him.
Wolfie's art,
I
guys.
had to steal it secretly, or else it would go mad. This is the same scene of her on the bed, which is kind of cool.
I remember when you guys were doing that.
It was so fun to break that glass. It's called, what is it called? Sugar glass. And it's not sweet at all. I tasted it. It tastes like nothing, like an acrylic nail.
Sugar glass.
Not sugar glass. That camera is a super famous camera. For any like film nerds, that is like super awesome.
You might recognize the actress there playing the actress from Emo's Not Dead video.
She's so cool. I'm so sad they just moved to New York, but good for them. They're both married in real life. This was a fun risk here.
Married in real life, guys.
I wanted this to feel like a reality check, like right when the music stopped, you noticed the silence in your own room with her. It's a cool static shot right there. This was supposed to be in a bathroom, but the bathroom was way too small, so we decided to film it in the dressing room. That was supposed to be a sink, but we came up with that on the fly and it worked out.
I told you!
That's that voice right there, that's the actor. And we asked him later to send a voice note of him just yelling and screaming, like weeks later, and we added it. Nice recovery. And back.
I like how it feels like the band like waits out of respect.
Yeah, I had Ronnie in
You know.
there because that's also his story. So him and the actors in a way are kind of like connected. There was something really special about that moment. And that scene that I caught of Ronnie looking down, he was actually kind of reflecting on really difficult memories. So it was kind of cool that like we caught that. Now this was
That's right, Einstein, the silent victims. Good point.
and this is her, you know, being thrown around, but we're not showing the violence. This part was cool. She was really like showing us some good things here. It was really hard to pick specific moments of this scene right here. There we go. That's the domestic violence abuse hand signal that has saved a few people.
As your lies crumble down, a new life she is found. Face down in the dark, she said, the stars in the
There we go. Here comes Wolfie. We were so scared to have Wolfie on set because we weren't sure how that was gonna go. We did this in one take because there was so much. Here we go. Boom. Confetti. We didn't have much time. We had to do like 32 like scenes in one day.
And there you have it, guys. There you have it. And now we can scrub. Let's talk about some things that, like, okay, so right off the bat, the walking up scene is just epic. Anybody who saw the first one,
Yeah.
let's go from the very beginning. You know, you can hear the birds and all that. I have it turned down right now. For anybody who saw the first video, you know, Angela wrote the story for this one. I was having to imagine this from the storyboard. I was like, how is this going to make sense? But when you watch the video, it completely makes sense, totally. And it was really amazing. So that scene to me, I don't know about the rest of you guys, really blew me away. I wanted to point that one out. And the other thing is, this house is funny because, whoops, wrong video. I'll get right back to that. This house is funny that we're at because they had all these, what would you call it, props that we wouldn't necessarily use in the video, but they
Yeah.
kind of snuck in anyway.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's the dog?
Wait, is the dog in there? I thought we got
Just
it
for a
out.
split second. And, oh, never mind, it's the poster.
Okay.
You can't see this poster in the background, guys, but I'm circling it with my mouse, and it's one of those, like, hustle every day.
It's the cheesiest poster ever.
Hustle every day.
With
And
a
somehow
panda.
it made, you know, it's kind of blurred out, but it made it in.
And, well, because we couldn't take it down. And then right on the corner right there is a huge, the size of me and you, like, golden bulldog.
That didn't make the final, though, right? We didn't use the bulldog.
no.
But look at that. I mean, there's some really just beautiful
I love
shots in
that.
here.
That kitchen is so cool. There we go. See that right there? Pause right
There's
there.
the shot list, guys. The actual
Yeah.
real shot list.
So I went and drew every single scene of every shot, and then I put like seconds of how long it should be there. But we just used it for the real video because she's a director, so she just used a lot of the things that I use, which was kind of cool.
So it's pretty awesome. If any of you guys, I know some of the people who watch this stream are into film. This is something you'll have to get into one day if you're looking at screenwriting or directing or both. or even producing a lot of times. So it just depends on what hat you're wearing. But there it is. That's the real. I mean, that's pretty cool. I've never done a video where the actual shot list was in the video. So I think one of those kind of cool little secrets that you wouldn't know unless Angela pointed it out.
I should make a pop-up video. We're talking about it. Remember old time VH1 pop-up video?
Yeah, and then we're kind of doing that right now. This is the pop-up video, guys. There's some of Wolfie's art right there.
Yeah, that's his schoolwork.
Yeah, and we did all this for domesticshelters.org, guys. Make sure you check out that.
for sure.
Make sure you check out that website. The reason why we like them so much is because they were the first. They actually were the first website out there that had anywhere with resources pulled. Everybody was divided into areas. We've been doing anti-domestic domestic violence awareness since the very beginning. I want to say since 2006. And the first thing we ran into is all these regional issues. Everything was different in this county and that county and this state, and we're in a tour van touring all around. So when people would ask us about things, we would only know things that pertained to the few areas where we actually did events. Anyway, this is one of the very first people to ever pour all the resources together, and they're just awesome, man. They're called domesticshelters.org. While you're watching this video, I just wanted to make sure that you've heard that over and over and over again. It's also at the very end. I'm going to scrub to that real quick just to make sure it got its justice here. There it is. All right, guys, so before we have fun and talk, there it is. There's the reason behind the video. We're going to continue to support this charity for the rest of this song's life and hopefully forever. But anyway, just remember to check out the end if you have anybody who you think's going through that. But I wanted to mention that. And yes, it was Wolfgang, guys. So here's our kid. A couple people were asking me, is this really your son? Let's tell the truth. Did Dad want it to happen? Yes or no? And the answer is no. I was a little bit nervous, but I'm glad there he is.
I fought for it. Look at that. Look at home. Keep it right there. Keep it right there.
Right there.
Okay, so I warned the actors because I know my son. I know that, like, he just wants to do the funniest thing.
I didn't think he was going to listen at all.
Well, yeah, no, he did well.
I think he was going to be a little brat head.
I told Kendra, well, he's going to throw confetti at you.
Good.
But I'm warning you, it'll be, like, directly in your face and in your eyes. Like, he will do that. And he totally did that. And she reacted really well. But, kids do funny things and, like, weird stuff sometimes. So, like, I guess that's pretty natural. But we had only one take to do it.
We had one take to get it right, guys.
Because we had no time. But, yeah.
We had one take to get it right, guys. So, I mean... And, we have behind the scenes, there's been a couple of snippets out, but unless I'm wrong, that hasn't actually been released yet. I wanted to wait and do it all kind of at the same time, which is going to be this next week. So if you really enjoyed the video, make sure you definitely check that out. And if you guys have any questions for the director while we're here, I have seen a ton of questions for you, Angela. And I don't know how many of those you actually caught. So while we have her here, guys,
I'm a slow reader, you
if
guys.
you have a question for the manager, go ahead and, I'm sorry, the director, go ahead and check it out. My daughter, that's why I said manager. My daughter is a manager of a domestic violence shelter, and it's male and female, and this is their song. There you go, Christina.
Cool.
That's fantastic. Tell them we said keep fighting the fight. And feel free to use this video as a resource because at the end of this video is the mother of all resources, domesticshelters.org, right? So. Yeah. Very cool. But if you have any questions for the director while we're here, we're going to let it scrub one more time
now.
all the way through. And we'll be watching for questions.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it one more time and then call it a night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been pretty cool. I'm going to keep it to about a 30-minute stream.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Felicia. There's the .org, I'm sorry.
It's all Wolfie stuff. He would have been so mad if I knew I took his art, but I wanted to be frozen in time.
You would be mad.
I know, he's really rigid about his art. He's not one of those kids where, like, he will draw a photo for you and be like, that's for you, a present for you. If you draw something, he's like, no, that's mine. He wants to save it for his artwork.
It looks great. I wouldn't change anything. There's the shoes, guys.
Okay, let's go back. I fought for this because, specifically those Converse right there, those are the exact Converse that was in his first video. And I always thought that was so interesting looking because I've never seen a Converse that color before. It was like a really special, wasn't it a special like kind of make or something, like color for the time?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Does anyone recognize that from the first video? For some reason, that popped up to me. That was one of the things I remembered from the first video is his shoes.
Okay, Arifin says, may I know how it's possible you made the music video have the same feels of somebody going through such violence like that? In other words, you nailed it.
Oh, thank you very much.
How did you, that's a great question. How did you nail that so well? A lot of people have said, when I watch this video, it's exactly what it felt like. It's exactly how I get through. I mean, a lot of exactly, spot on comments like that one.
Well, I've been through domestic violence myself, and though I didn't stick around, I did get, I experienced it and put that person in jail. I was being choked out on the floor. I was blacked out drunk, and it was really scary, and it was really scary how strong that person was, and it's like there's just black in their eyes. It was like, I think a lot of people that have been through that has seen when someone's eyes like literally kind of go black. And there's like nothing behind there, and that's what makes it scary. Is it's not like a person anymore that you can talk to and reason with. And so when I was able to wiggle away, I was able to run out of the front door, and luckily my neighbors, Zach and Mandy, opened the door, and they closed the door, and then they gave me tea, and we called 911, and that whole story. After that, I left him. So I was one of the lucky ones that decided to leave. And also, I know a lot about panic attacks, and because I have like panic attack disorder and like a lot of anxiety. And at this age now, I've learned how to use some tools and some kind of breathing techniques to be able to recover myself quickly. But I know about post-traumatic stress. Sometimes things can trigger even if you leave a bad situation like a long, long time later. It happens, but it's what you do with it on your own. Once you get therapy and you learn some breathing techniques and a lot of those types of things, and then you can recover yourself. So I wanted to show a strong woman who left. And just because someone's strong and someone's successful doesn't mean they don't go through panic attacks or they don't go through post-traumatic stress. I really wanted to show that, and I also wanted to show that after some time you can learn to recover yourself quickly and be able to continue. So I thought that was important to show what recovery can look like 16 years later. Like everything can turn so beautiful, but I don't feel like we'll all ever be completely away from the grips of anxiety or pain. It's just something we gotta kind of like learn to live with. So I really wanted to show this in this video. Sorry, that was really long-winded.
Holy cow! There you go, guys. I mean, I'm glad you asked that question because you got to hear the answer for yourself. How did she know about it? Because she went through it, and then she did make the right choice. And then she got me, guys. Mm-hmm. She got me. Okay, and then we got to make a video about it, and we got to help a bunch of other people, right? So she got to send her message of survival. She got to put that into a film. I mean, think about that. There's a story in itself. I mean, we could film that as well. But anybody who's been through this understands why we get so pumped on it, because it's cool to help people. That's all I'm saying. It's Christmas season, guys. Get into it. If you don't like positive vibes, don't come by the stream. Here's one more question. Went by too quick. It just says, I don't have a question, but I really need to tell Angela how incredibly well she did for this video.
Marie.
I'm in awe of you, Angela. You're so strong and just a beautiful soul. Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunshine. Yes, that's fantastic. We're going to keep getting through here. We've stopped on the shoes. We got to at least make it through the second time.
There's Kay.
I like watching it better on this one. It looks great. I mean, come on, guys. It looks great. Thank you, Rihanna. Rihanna and Duncan, I see that. That's what I'm talking about. We're trying to help out, just like we did the first time. But isn't it awesome, I have to say, how well it worked out for Kendra.
Yeah.
We really wanted to show that her life got better. And here it comes, the infamous stop.
That's what it feels like. Everything in the world stops.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
That is what it feels like. I feel like it even gets quiet, too.
Mm-hmm. It like sucks out sound.
Mm-hmm.
That lighting's really pretty. This part here is really cinematic.
It looks great. I love it.
I'm curious about how you came up with the words. I mean, Elizabeth does what she does because she was traumatized too watching it. I was wondering if there was a correlation. With Ronnie's mom?
Feel better now. She
I don't think
falls
so.
to the ground. Well, I'll tell you, my friend, one day the world's going to end as your lies crumble down. A new life she has faced.
Christina, you're talking about the word that the male voice yells when she remembers? The veins on her forehead there. Incredible.
Jeez, look at the veins.
Incredible. I was like, yeah,
Look at
more
the veins, guys. Moody, what's up? Good to see you. We're watching the video, second time around with commentary. Guys, if you want to watch the full video, it's on YouTube. Just hit 1 million views if you don't want to hear us yakking through. But it's nice to have the director here. And anytime I can get somebody who actually worked on the film.
Thank you very much, Shane. He's really singing here, you guys.
Yeah, some of the camera crew were surprised that I sang every take. I'm like, what? Yeah.
So the super slow motion of Ronnie singing, the song had to be sped up like 2 times faster. So he was like, it was really fast. And it was really hard to find a good syncing.
Well, make sure you check out domesticshelters.org because you can find out how to help them right there.
Yep.
Plenty
There's
of
my
resources.
baby wolf. Look at him.
There it is, guys. Second time around.
He's so cute. I can't. He got to have that cake at the end. We took off all the candles and we gave it to him. I was like, eat all of it. Go ahead. And he didn't know what to do. Did he bite it? We're just like, bite it. Everyone, all the adults around him were like, bite it, bite it, bite it. He was just like, what?
Bite it.
Yeah, I think
bite
we
it.
were literally like that. And then he just took the most like little bite, you know, he like not like a kid where he would without like just stuffed his face. He just took like a little bite.
Took a little bite. There it is, guys. The moral of the story, domesticshelters.org. I'm going to leave it up there for a little while. I'm going to wait to see if there's any last minute questions for Angela. If not, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with us with the View Party. Make sure to check it out on YouTube. Everything's there under the description on who did what, like always, like most YouTube videos. But it was a pleasure having the director here tonight. And, I think you did a great job. You already know how I feel about it. I hope the rest of you guys enjoyed it as well. And
Yes.
What's next for us? My birthday, guys. I'm turning 40 in what? Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 hours. In 4 hours, I'm turning 40 years old. And the question is this what is this what 40 looks like? I can't see. That's what's going down, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Do you have anything else to say to the people?
Thank you guys for being so supportive and not hating it.
Yeah,
or
thank you
hating
guys.
on me. There's a lot of opportunities for people
There's
to actually do that. And
yeah.
everyone was so nice.
Even on TikTok and even on YouTube, there's been so many helpful comments. Thank you for pointing that out. And so many people have shared their stories.
Yeah.
I invite you to read the comments, guys. When you go and you check out the YouTube, check out some of the comments, check out some of the TikTok comments. I mean, of course, there's always that random a-hole in there. But overwhelmingly positive, amazing experiences and positivity being shared right now. It's happening right now, even as we speak. Pretty cool, man. Does that feel good to be part of that?
Yep.
It does to me.
It's bigger than. It's incredible. It's hard to even fathom.
It is.
It is. It's.
Well, thanks for hanging out with Skies. I'll be on a little bit.
Skies.
Skies. Thanks, Skies. You're always there. You always catch it, huh?
Hi, Shannon. Nice to meet you too.
I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for watching. And if you missed the stream, remember, just go check it out on YouTube, and you won't hear us talking over top of it. It was fun. We might eventually upload it to Facebook. We probably will. But before that, keep your eye out for the behind the scenes, where you can see a lot more what I'm talking about. A lot more of Angela, our camera guy, the band and crew, all working together. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye.
Have a good night. Happy trails to you until we meet again. I'm gonna be